skin is a mirror and the largest organ of the body. The skin has many jobs to perform, and only if it is healthy can they be done with maximum benefit. Vitiligo, commonly known as mucoderma, is a skin disease which causes patchy loss of color in the skin. Here are some more details in this report.
A healthy body is reflected in a healthy pink cheeks and a smooth skin without blemishes. However, if things go wrong, then the skin is one of the first visible signs to be affected. Occurrence of white patches, known as vitiligo, is due to lack of a substance called melanin, which gives skin its color. Vitiligo is quite a common disease and affects around 1 to 4% of the population worldwide. Its treatment is, however, difficult and prolonged. However, natural way of healing is by exposure to natural sunlight for 10 to 20 minutes in the morning, as it stimulates melanin-producing activity and hence starts the healing process.
And to tell us something more about leukoderma and the modes of treatment available, we have with us Dr. Anil Kumar Hector from Dr. B.R. Soor Medical College and Hospital, New Delhi. Welcome to our program, Dr. Hector.
Thank you.
What is the incidence of leukoderma in our country as compared to worldwide figures?
Well, it is 1 to 4%. And earlier, as mentioned in the books, it was 1%, but now I have seen the incidence has increased to 4%.
So this is a uniform distribution, and it is not really determined by the race?
No.
Or the color of the skin?
No, not at all.
Many people say this is an inherited disorder. It is supposed to run in families. Is there any truth to that?
Well, in the survey, it was not found to be truthful. Well, 10 to 30% of cases it has been found to be in the family, but it is not a fixed thing. It is not true that it is in the family.
So what are the other etiological factors, the main causes leading to leukoderma?
Well, it depends from person to person. Well, I'm a homeopath, and we believe in individualization, and we have to take the history, and every case has a different cause which leads to the leukoderma. So there is no fixed cause, mentioned in any book, or otherwise it is not the same in all cases. It varies from person to person.
White patches appearing on the skin could be due to a number of other reasons too. A simple fungal infection, the beginning of psoriasis, and so on. So how does one differentiate? How does one diagnose leukoderma, particularly in the initial stages where the loss of pigmentation could be very slight and the onset very gradual?
That is the duty of the doctor, skin specialist. Well, they have their own ways of diagnosing it. So we should not worry if there is white spot. We should go to the doctor and get their opinion about that. That is a normal course.
So what are the common methods of treatment, effective methods of treatment which are being followed nowadays?
Well, of course, they talk about PUVA therapy, there is sunscreening, there is tattooing, there is depigmentation, and even corticosteroids they are using for the as ointment for the treatment of leukoderma. But in fact, I don't use any of these.
Do you think these are all safe without side effects?
They have many side effects and they're very costly. And in India, it is not possible for every patient to take treatment for these things. I mean, they can't afford to do PUVA and other costly treatment. So we have other ways to treat that.
We've heard that you've also developed an ointment to give relief to leukoderma patients.
Yes, I'm treating patients of leukoderma since 1979, and without charging a single penny. I'm treating free of cost, and the results are encouraging, and there are patients who has not come to me after they had the application. Though it is not the complete cure, we need to do other things.
Like, for instance?
Like we need to cleanse the blood, which is, we have to detoxify the blood. And they have to change their diet, they have to change their regime, they have to follow certain rules. I mean, like they should not take fast food, which is nowadays people are taking so frequently they used to. Fast food is very dangerous. There are certain type of foods which are like pit-producing foods according to Ayurveda. We should avoid such things like cold drinks, soft drinks, alcohol, tobacco and banana, cheese, which are found during the treatment. These are harmful, and I ask my patient not to have, like ice cream also is harmful for the patients of leukoderma. I ask them not to have it. Rice again is not suitable for.
So it's basically a change in dietary habits and lifestyle, back to nature.
Yes,
as you would
yes,
say.
yes. We'll have to come back to nature. We are away from it. We'll have to come back to it.
Many people have this wrong belief that leukoderma could be contagious. Now, what would you say to dispel this myth?
No, it is not contagious, and I have never heard any case, which has come due to contact.
Dr. Bector, thank you very much for joining us today. That was Dr. Anil Kumar Bector from Dr. P.R. Sool Medical College and Hospital, New Delhi.